Dave and Wemi here, Random Fact Monday. Let's get right to it.
Alrighty.
Okay, so I'm going to start with this one just because, I just saw it and it seems interesting. So the S in Harry S. Truman did not stand for anything. Yeah.
Why not?
So apparently his parents did it to please both of his grandfathers.
Okay.
So one grandfather's name was Solomon, the other one was Ship or something.
Okay.
So they gave him the S, but it didn't actually
reminds me of The Simpsons, where because Homer J. Simpson.
Okay.
And then there's an episode where he has to, he wants to discover his name or whatever, and then he sees that he goes to where he grew up, and his mom was a painter, and she painted a mural, and it was Homer, the letter J, and then a bush, Simpson, and then he's like my middle name. I'm finally gonna discover my middle name, and then he's like, from this day forward, I'll be known as Homer J. Simpson. It was J-A-Y. So it was just kind of funny. He's like,
I see.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
Yeah, so that was interesting.
Are we going to do that with our kids?
No.
Oh.
No.
Sorry, guys, you get real middle names.
Yeah, that just sounds silly. This one I found interesting, and I'm curious to know about people out there.
Okay.
Babies are most likely to be born on Tuesdays.
Interesting.
When were you born? Do you know?
I'm going to look up in a calendar, but I'm afraid it might be a Tuesday. That's really... Pardon me, guys. Hang on. Do you know when you were born?
No idea.
Hang on. We got to look this up.
Yeah. So I want to know out there, guys, were you guys born on a Tuesday?
That's really funny.
Thank God for phones. We can just scroll through our calendar now. That's great. Because I never knew what day I was born, but now I can know. I got mine.
Okay. Then maybe you'll help get mine. Because I don't know if I... Oh, calendar app. Of course. I went to the clock. What was I doing?
I just said scroll through your calendars.
Yeah, I just assumed.
So I was born on a Thursday, October 27, 1988. And you were born on a Thursday. High five to us.
Thursday rocks. Screw you, bunch of Tuesday babies. That's funny. Cool.
Yeah. So I wonder if actually that holds true for you guys out there. If everyone that watches this can write down what day they were born, put it in the comment box, and we can see what actually
we'll do the stat.
wins.
So what did it say? Did it say most?
Most likely.
Most likely. Wow.
Yeah.
So that so I guess that just means more than any other day of the week.
Yeah.
But wouldn't that be funny if it's over 50% are Tuesday and then everything else is just random?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm curious, guys. Please let us know when you were born.
Or is it literally, so 1/7 of every day, except Tuesday's 1/7 and a hair.
Makes it most, yeah.
And then Saturday's 1/7 less a hair or something.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be funny? But
it would.
Anyway, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
When were you born?
Yeah.
Good to know.
This one I want to read because of you.
Okay.
It says the average lifespan of an eyelash is 5 months.
Not mine.
Yep, not
12
days.
years.
Days is no. I think yours is a day.
Oh. I thought you meant because they're so long and luscious.
Yours are long,
and
but
luscious.
I think yes.
Say it.
They're long and luscious.
Thank you.
But I think they fall out every day, and by the next morning they've regrown to the longest life. Because I find his lashes everywhere. I just don't understand how he still has so many.
They just have a system. So basically, you see how the ones on the ends, they're a little bit shorter. So they start there and they start growing, and when they get longer, they come into the middle and they actually just move.
I can't with you. Yes, I read that just because Dave's lashes are super long and they fall out every day. He loses 20, and I don't understand how he still has so many.
And how they're so beautiful. Are you just jealous? Is that what it is?
Yes, I am.
Somebody's jealous.
Yes. This one I also read because of Dave, but apparently it's not that great. In every episode of Seinfeld, there's a Superman somewhere. Mm-hmm. Dave said he already knew that.
Yeah, I didn't say it wasn't, it wasn't cool, but I knew that. Yeah. It's a well-known Seinfeld trivia fact. Yeah, it's usually so. There's
Is it in someone's room, so that therefore it's always in the episodes?
Jerry's apartment is a very common place. Yeah, and it's just either on the fridge or on his
so it moves?
bookshelf or whatever. Yeah, it's never it's not always in the same spot. Yeah, so cool. They just
cool.
play around with it. It's a little tidbit.
Cool. Yeah. A duck's quack. I could not say this the first time, guys. I tried so hard. It was just like a tongue.
A duck's quack. What?
A duck's quack doesn't echo, and no one knows why.
And it's funny, so growing up on a farm, we had ducks.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, is it just because they're just not loud enough? Because, you know, it's like, wah, wah, wah. Like, that's not, what's so funny? What? That's how a duck quacks.
Oh my gosh, don't do that.
But that's a quack. What do you think?
I'm not saying it's not.
So what's the problem?
Just don't. It was just funny.
Whack.
Yeah, don't.
Whack, whack, whack. I don't get it.
Mm-hmm.
But you can go a little more if you do.
This
like
is not the duck quack show. Keep it moving.
If you go like Donald Duck, it gets a little more like phlegmy, and it's like, I can't do that. I almost choked.
Okay, that's enough of you.
So ducks, they quack. Actually, we had a duck that hissed. Yeah, it literally, you know, you'd walk close to it. This is an angry duck. And
Clearly.
You'd walk close to it, and it was just like, and it would just open its mouth and like, you know, kind of get its wings like out and ready or whatever. And you're just like, are you okay? And all of a sudden, it's just like, you're just like, it's like breathes hot air. What the hell?
You sure it wasn't a joke?
Not every day.
You sure?
Yeah.
Maybe just have like
fur
balls in his mouth every day. He was trying to get it out.
It was a she, but
Yeah.
she was just a very protective duck. She was like sitting on eggs and stuff, you know, getting ready to raise her youngins. But yeah, she would just like, she'd think she was so intimidating. We're just like, you're a stupid duck. Like, what are you doing? Stop hissing. You're not a cat. Well, it's true.
Poor thing has like an identity complex.
Yeah, true story.
Another one, let's see. It's possible to lead a cow upstairs, but not downstairs.
I just think that's all kinds of dangerous.
You're trying to get a cow downstairs? Because they're so
No,
big?
up or downstairs. Like, stairs usually aren't that strong. You know what I mean?
That
like,
is true.
It's not like the ground.
That's true.
Yeah.
What if it's a staircase made of like rocks, like
like
the
cement.
ones you see, like cement? Yeah.
Yeah, sure. That's a little better. But it's like any staircase made of wood is like I wouldn't be very trusting of that. But yeah, it's funny. Like our dog, he didn't even like going downstairs. And actually, at one point, yeah, he wouldn't. You had to carry him downstairs.
He'd get there and be like, "Hey guys, I'm just gonna wait here until you're ready for me."
Well, the worst part is he was such a little whiner. So you go upstairs, you go to bed or whatever, and then he'd just be you know, like watching you or whatever. So he'd come right up, and then you know, in the morning, go downstairs, and he's just like, guys, I don't like this. Can you bring me with you?
Pineapples!
We're just like, come on, like, what are you doing? And it's like, no, I'm not going down these stairs. So then you'd carry him, and then he eventually learned, but it was so stupid.
That's funny.
I think he actually like fell or something, so he got spooked.
Got scared.
And so then he just didn't like it after that or something,
Gotcha.
but I don't actually remember why he didn't, or why he started again. I think he just started again because we
One
gave
day
up
he's just
carrying.
like, I can do this.
Yeah, I think it was because we gave up carrying him, and he was just like, I'm not getting stuck up here alone. I want to come with you.
Ah.
So he just, and they're like you running downstairs.
I see.
Yeah, it's just, you know, easy.
Yeah.
Every step.
I don't walk down the stairs. I like just run as fast as I can.
It's really awkward in public places.
Whatever. For anyone out there who didn't get my pineapples reference, that might sound crazy to anyone.
Everybody knows that.
Do you guys know what pineapples? Kevin Hart pineapples. If not, Google Kevin Hart pineapples. I'm sure it'll come up.
It's a safe word.
Yeah.
Pretty funny.
A horse can look forward with one eye and back with the other. Is that true?
I would assume so. I hope all the things
You
you're saying.
grew up on a farm, so I assumed you've been exposed to everything that I'm going to read about farms.
But what is that? How do I know what the horse is looking at?
I would assume his eyes go in two different directions.
But how do you see that? Because think of a horse's eyes. They're just like they're
so
marbles.
far apart.
Well, that too. But they're like marble. Like they don't have like we have pupils and whites, right?
Yes.
So you can tell where I'm looking.
I guess.
Whereas a horse is just all like.
I guess.
And it's also they're on opposite.
The
sides.
word Pennsylvania is misspelled on the Liberty Bell. I'd love to go
Funny.
and see that.
How come we haven't seen it? Gone to the Liberty Bell.
Because every time that we go to Philly,
We got
it's
stuff
always
to
like,
do.
yeah, for a mission. I've never actually toured Philly, and I really want to. Like, I want to see the historical part of Philly.
Yeah, that's interesting. How is it spelled?
I don't know. It doesn't say.
Huh. I wonder. Is it like a huge
Well, it's like that's not even close.
It's like Pencil, Pennsylvania. It's just like, I guess.
Oh, that'd be funny.
Yeah, that's cool. I guess I hope that guy got fired. Actually.
Well, why?
Because he misspelled the state, and put it on a big bell.
But I feel like back then, like, who would have, like, looked at it?
His boss?
Who was his boss?
I don't know. I hope he got fired too.
Maybe he was the boss. Like, maybe they hired a guy to make it. Like, I don't know. Sure. How did the Liberty Bell get made?
I don't know. So,
was it a company or was it a person?
I would assume some company or tradesman made it. Yeah.
Yeah, so if it was like a tradesman that did it and, like, he's his own boss, then he's like, oops.
But then theoretically he sold it to somebody. Like, somebody bought it from him.
The state?
Yeah, and then they should have been like, hey, dude, you misspelled the state.
He's like, oh well, too late now, I already made it.
Yeah, and then I wouldn't have paid him.
They would have paid him.
Yeah, shouldn't have.
They would have paid him.
And it was broken, too.
What was it? No, it broke.
I know,
okay.
It wasn't actually broken.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Is
that all?
That's all I've got.
Okay. I started searching. I was trying to find one for us, a personal one.
Oh yeah, we're supposed to do that. We're supposed to share a personal random fact.
I know. So I want to end it on a personal random fact. So we could do. This one's kind of lame.
Mm-hmm.
You want me to do the lame one?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have
You spend 7 years of your life in the bathroom. Dave probably spends about 25.
Man, that's mean. 7 years? Holy jeez. That is like...
Now do you know why I get mad at you for going to the
shower.
bathroom so much?
That includes shower.
Sure.
But that's like 1/10 of people's lives.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Dave spends about 25 of his life in the
bathroom. I don't believe it. Do you think I spend on average 1/10 of my day?
What's 1/10 of your day? That's...
You can do this.
24 minutes? No.
It's
2 hours?
2.4 hours.
2 hours and 4 minutes of your day.
It's not 2 hours and 4 minutes.
Sorry, 2 hours and 40 minutes.
Nah, it's not actually 2 hours and 40 minutes. It's 2.4.
Whatever. So 2.4 hours.
It's like 24 minutes.
I can easily say like an hour. I could see you spending an hour.
Sure, but this is saying 2 hours and 24
But there are days where you're just in the bathroom more. Like the days when you shower twice or 3 times. Like on those days.
When do I ever shower 3 times?
I don't know.
Thank goodness.
But on those days, you're in the bathroom more. In the summertime, you do.
I see.
You're like, I'm sweaty, I'm hot.
What is one thing that annoys you the most at a restaurant?
Me?
Yeah.
I thought you were doing the lame one.
That was the lame one.
So why am I doing it?
No, I thought that like we were doing
Oh.
it. Yeah.
Oh, okay. The one thing that annoys me most at restaurants, dirty areas. I can't stand eating at a place where like the floor is dirty or the table's dirty. I'm just like, my food is being served here. Like if the public place where you're representing yourself looks like this, then what does the back look like?
Good point.
How well do you like take care of the back? So that's
what happened on Friday night?
Oh, believe me, it took every piece of me to not turn to the right and be like, oh my god, this is disgusting.
We went out for dinner and the floor just looked like a bomb.
There was like a like, we don't know who was there, but there was like a large party table and the people were gone. And as we walked in, there was like trails of food on the floor. We're like, okay, whatever. But then they separated the tables to like put them back into individual, and it was just like a good plate full of food just all over.
It was honestly mayhem. Like I was just like,
was there a food fight? Like
I really hope it was kids and like under 2.
Like it was a lot of food.
It was far too much. Yeah, it was crazy.
It took every part of me to not look, because I had to make sure like if I looked, I wouldn't have eaten anything. So I just like stayed like that way the entire time.
What do I dislike in a restaurant? It turns me off. Excuse you.
Burp, guys. Sorry.
I would say. Yeah. I don't know. See, the cleanliness that is a big turn off. I do like a clean.
I'm the same way with grocery stores. Like I won't shop at a grocery store that's dirty because it's the same idea for me. Like if your Publix face is that dirty, I don't want to imagine what the back door looks like.
I still think it'd be the like friendliness of the waiter, of everybody that you talk to at the restaurant. Like sometimes you go to places where people just seem arrogant, and maybe it's just those people, and I don't really like that. That really is a really doesn't feel good. Don't like it. But anyway.
Gotcha. I'd say I feel that with stores, just shopping.
Yeah.
If there's not like friendly staff when I go shopping, I'll just leave.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't need friendliness like come up to my face all the time, but even like if I ask you a question and you're just being rude about your answer, I'm leaving. I don't care how much I like whatever it is, I'm leaving because I work hard for my money and I'm gonna give my money to that store, and I think that I treat you with respect, treat me with respect.
Mm-hmm. All right. It wasn't that personal. I apologize.
No, that was a terrible choice.
I apologize.
Why don't you say
really
something
prepared.
like from your heart?
I didn't have anything. I got lots of work to do, and I've been busy. I'm sorry, guys. I wasn't prepared. I didn't do my homework. I'm sorry. I'm gonna get a late notice on my homework. Mm-hmm. Big ol' F. Mm-hmm. Sorry, guys.
Actually, the other day we were talking about like changing like F's to A's and stuff. Did I tell you that I saw it on Full House like 2 days later?
No.
Yeah, I saw it on Full House where Gibbler, Kimmy, changed DJ's grade from an F to an A. Mm. And the F was written like perfectly straight, so then she just did that, and then it was an A. Yeah. And it was, because you remember how you were saying
you can still turn that into a B.
Sure. But why not just go for the full? If you're going to fake it, might as well go all the way.
But that's the thing. It's like, if you're on the verge of failing and you end up with an F, it's like, you didn't get an A. You didn't even get a B. But a B minus, you're at least, you can, you got to close the gap.
Mm-hmm. But I was saying, like you said, how do you do that when they mark your thing? And you can see all the big X's.
Right.
It was just, like, great because it was a paper. And there were like no marks.
No marks?
On it. Yeah. Except the F and the B.
That's just a bad teacher.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Anyways, that's it for today. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.
Ooh, before we go, last week was the rain situation, right? Or precipitation. How if it precipitated on Easter Sunday or something, it would
for the following 7 Sundays.
It was a bright sunny day over here this Sunday. So
take that, Farmer's Almanac. Take that. Or whatever we look
What about you guys? How was your Sunday? How did it go? Was it rainy? If it was rainy last week, was it rainy this week? You get the point. Yeah.
Cool.
All right. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.